Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your Arizona Coyotes, the Yotes. We are in for a long season. Let me just grab a drink here. Oh man, we are in for a long losing season, boys. With that being said, I'm excited for it. I cannot lie. So I actually, before we get started here, came to my attention. We need to extend some people. For example, Strom here, he's willing to extend. Let's go ahead and let's see. Um, a 6 year deal is ideal for him. How cheap could we get him on that? It looks like it's going to be at about 5 mil, which I'm fine with doing. 83 overall is not bad to start off, and I think he'll grow. So that would be a really nice guy to be able to lock down long term for us. Strawman wants to extend. What's he looking for? I'm looking at a 1 year deal, man. You are not getting a 2 year deal out of me. And it looks like about 1.8 is where we're looking at for him. If nothing else, this makes him have more trade value for us. Christian Fisher. Ooh, I will lock you down to like, what do you say, 1.5 for 8 years? I didn't mean to press B. View contracts again. Alrighty, let's take a look here. All expiring. We just offered him. We offered him. Offered him. Ooh, Barrett Hayden. Okay. So with Barrett Hayden, what I think I want to do is I want to take him up until he's out of RFA years. So that would be 4 years. He'll be 25. At that point, we can make a decision on him. And it looks like we're going to get him for about 2 mil for 4 years, which is not a bad contract, but it's essentially a, hey man, I need to see you prove yourself before you get your big time deal. Lawson Krause, I'd also like to extend long term. We'll give him the same old 8 years, 1.5. Year 24, I don't really want to extend you. Yeah, nobody there that I really care that much to extend. And we can do better goalies and free agents. Sweet. So I think we are actually ready to get our inaugural season with the Yotes out of the way. Notice how I don't say that we get started because like we don't really do much. I couldn't even, I hit A too fast. I hope that wasn't accepted. Strom renewed, Strawman renewed. Lawson Krause rejected an offer and is no longer interested. Okay. Christian Fisher renewed. So we got the people that are important aside from like Barrett Hayton. Let's see if we can get Barrett Hayton here quickly. He must have been the first one, I guess. Let's go see if we signed him. Okay. Did we sign him? Please tell me we signed him. I don't want to have to worry about it. He's still interested. I don't know why it said that. Let's go 6 years at 1.5 then, huh? How about that? I mean, yeah, he must have accepted, so cool. Actually, before we get too far into this, something I want to do before I forget to, I want to go down here and I want to do captains and jerseys. Now, I don't believe Arizona has a captain now. They do not. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I want Phil to keep the A, but I don't want Schmaltz to have it. I want that responsibility put on Clayton Keller. This is a make or break season for you, dude. You have great line mates. Okay, you have good chemistry. You're double shifted on the power play. I need to see you grow. You have to grow. It is that simple. If you're ever going to make it, this year is your make or break. But with that being said, let's just get into this. I'm hoping to probably get up to the trade deadline in this episode because I just feel like it's going to be a bunch of losses. And I don't really want to check the stats for losses until we're pretty close to the end. So we're going to go 2 months in, see how it goes. Lawson Krause accepted this new renewal. Perfect. And just like we expected, oh my gosh, we beat Buffalo. That's a little bit further than I'd like to go, guys. Oh my, and the Blues? Come on, we're not a playoff team. Let's not kid ourselves here. It's 2 more losses than we should have. Or 2 more wins, pardon me. Florida, kick our butt, please. Good. 7-4. That's way closer than it should have been. 2-0 to the Lightning. That sounds more like a... We beat the Capitals? What? Boys, we're not supposed to be good. And I get that 3 wins isn't good, but, like, I don't want to beat anybody. Stop winning. I gave you a 74 overall starting goalie. There we go. Thank you, Seattle, for being the only professional team here, aside from, I guess, like, most of the NHL that already beat us, but we're not going to talk about that. Okay, and we beat Minnesota? What do you... Stop, Minnesota. Stop. Okay, when we beat Nashville as well. God, they're in shambles at this point, I guess. Guys, just keep piling on the losses. The Jets have the same record as us. We have 1 more loss than them, but 1 more game played. Oh my gosh, are we going to not be the bottom? I don't... Oh my god, we're above 2 people. The Blues and the Jets. Good, thank you. Thank you for finally pulling your heads out of your rear ends, Jets. This is supposed to be the most losses that we can put together. Let's see here. After this month, I'm going to stop it so we can take a look at things. 10 wins. Why do we have 10 wins? I didn't want to hit double digits all year. 11? Stop. Oh my gosh. What are they doing? I was so prepared to go into this thinking that we have absolutely nothing and that we were just going to need to rebuild it all. No, I'm not giving you Larson for a 3rd or for a 4th and then giving you my 3rd as well. Take our L's. The Jets need to get more wins. Next month we'll be that W for you. You come take that. Oh my. I'm actually kind of getting frustrated with this team. Because the thing is, they're not good enough to make the playoffs, and that's clearly already been decided. 18 wins versus 16. We're not far out. Why are we not far out? 11 wins for the Jets. I mean, we better be growing then at least, please. Clayton Keller's point per game. That's what I need to see out of you. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you. Keller has not grown at all, unfortunately. Doesn't look like anybody has. AHL. Nylander's doing well. 18 goals, jeez. Yeah, they're all doing pretty well. Yeah, I can't really complain. 55 points out of Galchenyuk. That is insane. But yeah, I don't really know what exactly I need to do here to make you all bad. Or worse, I guess. Like I'm at a loss for words. Oh no, I need to check contracts. That's right. If it'll ever load. Thank you. Contracts wise, what are we looking like here? All expiring. Kessel. I want to extend these guys so that I can trade them at the trade deadline. Kessel, I'll give you 5 mil. Hopefully you'll accept. Bobby Ryan. I would give you like 1 at 2.6. How's that sound? Hopefully good. Vatanen. Oh my god, you wanted 5 years at 5.2. I know. No. Give you 1 year at like 5. Well, I don't even know that I'll give you that. That's too much money because if I get stuck with that contract. See, this is what I was expecting. 3.2 for 1 year. How's that sound? Gusev. 1 year. I'm going to give you like 3.3. Dzingel. 1 year. 2.35. Hopefully we get a bunch of people that accept their offers there. We'll sign this guy because he could be useful to us. Sure, bud. You can have that contract. I don't care. We'll see what goes on here. It shouldn't be anything good. We should not be doing well. But the good news is that we'll be selling hardcore at the trade deadline. Hardcore. Just want advanced days until we get accepted offers. Couple renews. Let's go. Looks like everybody renewed, which is absolutely great to see. With that behind us, let's go ahead. If the calendar will load, thank you. And we will hop into the trade deadline. Is it just me or is it normally in... I feel like it's normally in March. Maybe this is the COVID adjusted schedule that I'm still just not used to. Yeah, I think that's what it is actually, if I had to guess. Thank you. We actually do lose to the Jets, which is good. They're only 3 games behind us now. Stop beating teams. Stop it. How do we beat Toronto? How? The Maple Leafs should fold as an organization if they lose to this roster IRL. I don't get it. I do my best to put together a team that is terrible, that is absolutely abysmal. I sign free agents to sell at the deadline, and they try to make a playoff push. We're like 2 or 3 games out. Oh my god. They're going to do it. They're in 4th. They're going to freaking do it. Either that or they're going to put us in mid-table mediocrity, which is worse. Like, I don't even know what to say about this. That would be the most Arizona thing, though, wouldn't it? To finish like 5th in the division. Sorry, 6th. Because then there's still 2 teams worse than you, but you also weren't close to the playoff hunt either. Oh my gosh, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard that. Come on now. How did we beat the Jets? Why did we beat the Jets? Stop. Get some help. Thank you. We're starting to rattle off these losses now, which we greatly need. The Predators need to get a couple more wins as well. If we could gift a couple of ours to them, I would appreciate it. Yeah, we'll just hop into the trade deadline straight away. We're definitely a seller. Yeah, we'll enter. We will enter. So there's a couple players that I want to take a look at. I want to talk to the New York Islanders here. They have Poulock on the block. Thinking about trying to get Wahlstrom as well, because a top 6 sniper, right? If I was to give you, let's take a look here and see. If I was to give you like a Gusev, and maybe I give you Gusev and Timmins for Strawman, would you do that? Rejected. Okay, but it's got to be close, right? Like, it's got to be at least sort of close. Hopefully. What if I threw in like Genic here? Rejected. This is not looking good. I really wanted him to. What if I threw in... I mean, I could throw in Bobby Ryan. We do have too many players. Where is Bobby Ryan? He is a right winger. Bobby Ryan. Rejected. Okay. So clearly y'all don't want that. What if rookie skaters? Do I have anybody? Nobody that would be willing to move that meter. We'd throw in I mean, I'd throw in a 4th for next year. Would that? What about a 3rd for next year? A 3rd, Timmins and Gusev for Wahlstrom. Can't get it done yet. Reminds me, hang on. man. What do we have? Ooh, I will say Clayton Keller's trade value is up a bit, which is nice to see. Dylan Strome is up a bit as well. Why is Johan Larsson's trade value decent? I give you that. Would you do that instead? Oh my gosh, are you really going to make me give you the... Like, I'll give you a fourth first, because I don't want to give you a third for this. In fact, you know what? I'll give you New Jersey's fifth that we got. Rejected. Fine, I'll make it a fourth. Rejected. Oh, come on. What about a third? I'll throw in a third as well. Rejected. It's going to take a second for this. Fine, the Flyers are going to be good anyway, so if I take off Larson, would you do that instead? No. You're going to make me give you Larson too, aren't you? Give you that third instead. They're going to make me give him Larson. Just fine, I guess. I didn't really want to give up Larson in this trade, but oh my gosh, they're not even willing to do that. Let's just come to talk to them about who we came to talk about. As much as I would love to be able to acquire Oliver Wahlstrom, and I will. Let me just preface with that. I will acquire Oliver Wahlstrom. In fact, what if I was to put them both together? Who would I throw you? Gusev would definitely be part of it, as well as Larson. Do I have any defensemen who I could throw in there? I'd toss you Strawman, not Sahlstrom. And like, a second would be fair in this trade. A second would definitely be fair. What if I made it like San Jose's second? How about that? Rejected. I'd throw in next year's third as well. Would you do that? Rejected? Oh my gosh. Come on, do we have a... What about the year after that? We do have 2 seconds that year, and Florida's second. Florida, this could be it. Are you kidding me? Alright. We're going to take you off for now, as well as you, and you. Okay, and San Jose's one. I will throw in Gusev in a second. We'll do these... I guess we'll do these deals separately. I want both of these deals to happen pretty badly, though. That's the problem, is that I want them both to happen. Who else could I throw in there? That's the thing. Would it be appropriate to throw in Timmins? I mean, maybe they value Timmins. They like Timmins, but I don't know. Schmaltz, Larson, Barrett, Hayden, who I don't want to trade. Christian Fisher, don't want to trade. Oh my lord. Fine, this is the last time I'm going to do this because I know that I know it's an unpopular thing to do. I do. Oh, we have 2. Oh, I don't feel bad then throwing in our second as well. Oh my gosh, just give me Wahlstrom, please. I'm practically begging you at this point. Close to fair value. Close to? Close to. Close to. You know what else is going to be close to? What if I throw in that fourth and say, oh my god, you're going to make me give you a third again. Give you one more third. Call it a day. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my absolute mind. Oh my gosh, okay. Whew. Okay. Forget this. We will do that trade second. We will do the Poulock trade now so that we don't lose out on him being on the block. Probably won't re-sign in New York. That's probably the reason they have him on the block. Now, the players I would throw in here would be obviously Johan Larson, because he's a big part of the value. I would throw in Strawman as well. And like, could I get away giving like that third up? Would that do it? Rejected. Okay, what if I made it the second from this year, the Flyers second? Sweet. Okay, we got Ryan Poulock. That's huge. That's going to be a nice defensive addition for us. He's now off the block for them. Suckers. He's ours. Yeah, no, nobody that I'm really loving. Let's just keep scrolling through here. Oh my gosh, I want to see anybody. Oh my gosh, that was a huge trade. I believe that was the Blue Jackets. But I want Oliver Wahlstrom on this roster. I'm gonna get it done. So I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna get done. Just know that. Um, we're getting Oliver Wahlstrom. I don't care what they tell me. I will find a way. So I think the first step to this whole thing is going to be Gusev still. Um, who would I bet on? I'll give you Colorado's first and Gusev. Rejected. Wow. Y'all really believe in, huh? I give you Florida's second too. Close to fair value. Now I'll throw in Timmins and it'll go through, won't it? Timmins. There you go. Wait, did he grow? Did I see that right? Because if he grew, I don't know that I want to trade him. Yeah, Connor Timmins has grown a bit. I don't really want to trade him then. Um, oh man, I didn't think I'd be in this situation. I'll throw in a fourth as well. Would that cover it? We did. Okay, thank God we finally were able to. We were finally able to acquire Oliver Wahlstrom, who I think is going to be really good for this team. I really do. I really like the look of him. Anybody else that is worth something that we could trade away? I mean, I wouldn't mind trading away Ghost. I don't love that contract. Demers, did I sign him to? I did. Demers needs to go then. Extension salaries, let's see. Kessel needs to probably go. Or I trade him at the draft. I think I probably trade him at the draft. Bobby Ryan needs to go. Dzingel needs to go. There's a decent amount of cap space that's moving too. So like, let's see what people are tradable. Let me put it that way. Who is? I mean, Zegras would be amazing, but we need defensemen. Now that I'm thinking about this, what about Drysdale? There's no way that would go through. Not even remotely. Who's less than elite? Calgary. Let's talk to you. But before that, I need to look at who exactly I removed. I did not get to see it, unfortunately. It was Demers. Cool. So Calgary here. There's a certain defenseman that you all have that I would like to talk to you about. His name, he's higher than I thought, which I don't really love, but is Juuso Valimaki. Rejected. I will throw in a pick. Not a very high one, because again, I want to keep the 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and our third. What would I give up? I give up next year's third. Would that be enough? No. Cool. So we're going to keep on moving on then. Defenseman. Ethan Bear looks solid. I didn't realize that. No. Man, they have a stacked defensive core. They aren't even fair. Like, they're already set up for a dynasty. Columbus. Erik Karlsson was who they got, by the way. Jake Bean, maybe. Maybe we give him a shot here. Arizona. Could he do it here instead? Let's see. Oh, they have too many skaters in. Okay. Who do you have on the block? We'd take that guy. Sure. Need us to take more. Okay. We'll take Dune. You're done. They're over the maximum salary cap. Next year? Would have to be next year, right? It would have to be next year. Who's getting a big pay increase next year? Ooh, a lot of people. Oh my gosh. Werenski. Line. Oh my god. A lot of them. They're getting big pay increases. Um, honestly, the best person for us to take in that case is probably Nyquist. Or Nyquist. Oh my gosh, I'm a Detroit fan. I should know how to say that. Doesn't look like that's going to go through for us either. Unfortunately. And for the record, I do know how to say that. I would just like to throw that out there. They got Brady Tkachuk. They no longer have their first. Yep, that's how. Wow. Okay. Most Cider would be elite if we could get him. Well, he has medium elite, so obviously he would be medium or he would be elite. That's kind of a dumb statement on my part. Lucas Raymond, I actually expect to make the roster. Although, oh my gosh, Zadina at 87. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Calm down. It's probably a top line. That's what it is. Sniper, playmaker, power forward. There's your top line. Your second line's probably Burt, Verana, and Fabry. Probably Fabry. And Suter. Oh, man. See, I think Veleno should be moved up. That's why I can't do Detroit. I get too emotional. I get too into, oh, right, well, you need to do this. You need to do this. Yamamoto is on the trade block, huh? As an RFA, we can't sign him this year, but we would have signing rights to him. What if I dropped a Mers? What if I dropped a Zingle? Oh my gosh, you guys can take absolutely no cap. I don't want to deal with you then, frankly. Okay. Who was it? Extension salary is where I want to look. Demers, Ryan, DeZingle. Who's the other one? Oh, it's Ghost. Yeah, and he's just right there. Poulock needs an extension, but Ladd still has 2 years left on his deal. Louis Eriksson is off the books this year, which is huge. Florida, do you have anything for us? Anything that we could take? No. That doesn't look. That looks to be the answer. It's kind of sad seeing them now because it's like those are my boys. I put them together there. Brant Clark. Not a chance. We're looking for like a medium top 4 defensive prospect. I mean, both of you. If we could take both of you, that'd be pretty sick. Rejected. Would a future third change your mind? No. What if I made that into a second? Because this would be 2 players. Make that into a future second, huh? Work. Okay. I would rather get Addison. Oh, can't do that. Skaters matching. Nobody. Cool. That was so helpful. We'd take Marco Rossi. Oh, that would be nice. No. I would like Marco Rossi. I really would. So, let's see here. Draft picks. I'll trade a future second because I don't want to deal with this. Okay. With all this in mind, we'll get rid of Demers. Because his contract really isn't that bad. I could trade it at the draft as well, and we'll trade a future third as well. Rejected. Oh my gosh. I'll make it a second, but this is a lot. I'm not trading more than this. This is it. Rejected. Cool. They could do this now, though. Rejected. Again, I will toss in a second. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. I need enough to be able to convince you that your cap is not really worth it. What if I give you a third as well? Yeah, no, they're not interested. Which is really frustrating. All skaters. You know what, give me Marco Rossi then, please. Like pretty please. No, I need the defenseman. I need the defenseman. I need to focus on our defense. Forwards are easier to draft, especially in this game. Yeah, give me Addison. I understand what your concern is here. Give me somebody who needs to be re-signed as well. Can't do that. Can't do that. Man, y'all really went all out here, huh? Glogoski, and I will include one of those seconds. Please work out for me here. Projected. Yeah, they don't want to do that. Yeah. And I get why I do. I just, oh, you know what? We can't waste our time with this. We got to find a different, we got to find somebody else. We have to. I only have a few minutes left here. Romanov. Oh my gosh. The Islanders, Bodie Wild. Give me Bodie Wild. They would take that. Oh, wait, I have a second still in there that I don't want to have in there. Alexiev as well. Rejected now. What if I include that second? Could I get Alexiev as well? I'll include the second. Can I get Alexiev, please? Rejected. What about just Alexiev? Okay, without the second. Rejected. So the second for Alexiev is what we're gonna have to go with here. I have less than 10 minutes here. Okay, we got that through. We made 3 trades with the Islanders, but you know what? I'm happy with our trade deadline. I think it worked out well for us. I think that we are a better team because of it. Yeah, that was the huge trade. 2 firsts, Cole Sillinger, and a 4th for Erik Karlsson, Thomas Hertl, and Simic. That's a pretty big trade, too. Ekholm heading to Toronto. All right, with all this in mind, we're going to have to go through real quick. Redo the lines. Clayton Keller is looking great. I'm so happy for him. I really am. Let's see. Real quick, I want to go to roster moves before I do this. Because I want to see there's 18 skaters. Alexiev is one of them, which I don't understand. Let me look at defensemen. Do we have 6? Poulock and Chychrun, Vatanen and Demers. Did I must have traded. Oh, yeah, I guess I did trade away quite a few there. Give me somebody who's old here. Or just not useful. Deneen. Hi, bud. Welcome. Congratulations. You're getting the call up here for Alexiev to drop down. And then forwards-wise, anybody that needs to drop down? Nylander, but he has to go through waivers now. You little snake. Found your way onto this roster. Which sounds really bad, but I don't mean it bad towards him. I'm just kind of frustrated because like I didn't want him coming up. Not yet anyways. Okay. What if I did that? Ooh. Oh, they all fit perfectly. Well, that could be a future first line for you if they grow. That's beautiful to see. Who am I going to put here, though? Nylander makes sense. It does make sense. Oh, no. What am I talking about? That is what I had. Because Christian Fischer we want to grow as well. Nylander will hop up here. Grabner and Lawson Krause will be his line mates. Anybody have decent faceoffs here? 67 is the best. Lawson Krause is now a center. Congratulations. Back here, we're going to drop in Deneen. Special teams. Power play. Dylan Strome. Nick Schmaltz, you're going to cover the second one. Phil Kessel, you're going to come back here as well because we're putting the kids on the first one. Oliver Wahlstrom, there you go. Congratulations, bud. You're going to slide over here. Jaskin's going to come off, and we're going to continue to double shift Clayton Keller. And Poulock does not work, so Let's go Grabner, I think. Yeah, we're going to go Grabner. That's what we'll go with. 4-man power play. I don't care there's enough. Nick Schmaltz does not fit the penalty kill, which is not good for two-way forwards for me, but Christian Fischer does, which is something to keep in mind. I do want Christian Fischer actually getting double shifted here, as well as Demers doesn't fit, but Labushkin does, so guess what, Chychrun? You're running both lines as well, but make you sub with yourself. Again, we're going to go Chychrun for both. Extras don't care enough. Goalies still awful. There we go. In the AHL, I'm going to hit best lines to start off. Now, this is going to be tough. So if I move him there, okay, that works. That works better. What if I went... I mean, that wouldn't affect a whole lot, so no real reason to do it. Timmins, though, is growing, which I'm very happy to see. He's actually a perfect fit. Ooh. So, interesting. A lot more balanced guys, which I like. What is Chychrun? He's pinch balance. Top line is pinch cycle. Poulock's actually balance, which is kind of, that's something to keep in mind. Interesting. We're at 36 minutes. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end episode 1 here. Yeah, for the next one, actually, let's power through. Let's power through to the end of the season here, because we shouldn't make the playoffs. In all good consciousness, we should not make the playoffs. So let's power through and see. It's not too long left. I know it's a long episode, but I really hope you guys are excited for this franchise mode. I am so excited for this game. You have no idea. And there's more franchise modes that we're going to be doing throughout the year. I plan on doing a Seattle one for sure. Potentially an Ottawa one, potentially a Predators one. I'm not saying that I'm going to get to all of these, but I plan on doing maybe 2 to 3. But these are the ones that I really want to get to. Come on, boys. Start losing, please. Okay, that's good. We lose the Blues, but why did we beat the Blackhawks? I'm going to lose it. How in the world are the Panthers about to get the first overall pick? I'm calling it. That's going to happen. AHL regular season wrapped up. Come on, lose. Thank you. Oh, no. Predators. That means we beat Washington. There's a big game against the Predators there. Can we lose that game? If we lose that game, I think they pass us. No, they don't, because we just beat Minnesota. And Dallas. And the Predators. We didn't make the playoffs, but, we definitely weren't last. 92 points out of Clayton Keller. That is exceptional. I am so glad. I know he hasn't grown at all, but I expect some growth by the draft. He needs to. He's had a great year. Oliver Wahlstrom, 82 still. 80 points. That's solid. Dylan Strome, 83 still. 80 points again. Solid. Solid points for these top guys here. These 4. They had pretty good years, so I'm not going to lie. I'm really happy with Clayton Keller. I don't want to dig into the stats too much because, again, we were a terrible team. Absolutely abysmal. The last thing I want to show you guys before I end this episode, first of all, we were exactly 500, which is the definition of the Coyotes. Like that, there is no other way to just admit it aside from we were the Coyotes this year. Let's see, Winnipeg, San Jose. We aren't even, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, there's no way because they made the playoffs as wildcard teams. What in the world is going on? Pacific Division. No, we are in the Central Division, right? Yeah. Arizona. Okay, 82 points. Entire league. There's your top 5 all had less than 80. Right? Am I doing my math here correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're projected the 11th pick. I cannot explain to you guys how disappointed I am with that. Along with that, actually, before I completely end it, I know Colorado made the playoffs, and the other one that we have is Montreal. Ooh, did they miss? They did. Montreal missed the playoffs. It's huge. So we have 2 lottery picks. All right, guys, I am so excited to be able to get into episode 3 or episode 2 is what it'll be because I forgot the one's episode 0. Uh, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.